Hello. I read 103 books I'm put this down because it's loud. I read 103 books in 2022, and that is just as concerning as it sounds. Want to send me like a you good text, like don't waste your time? Because no. I wanted to review my books, but I didn't know how I was meant to review so many books without making like a 40-minute video. So instead of paying attention in class, I have dutifully written a sentence or two for every book that I read in 2022, which either sums up the book or just shows my feelings about the book. It's gonna be really quick, so I'm just gonna put the book up here. Editing me is gonna like want to kick my ass for this, but I'm just gonna put the book up here. So if you see me looking over here, it's because I am looking at the list of shit that I wrote down for every book, so patience. Young Grasshopper. Japanese Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath, notably less suicide. Lesbians, time traveling, doing it on a train. 5 stars. I had to describe Howl, it would be whimsical and whiny. Girl, watch your kids. Character growth to the max! A lot of people die. Life is irritating and long, and there's nothing you can do about it. Girl does too much for boy. Boy is dumbass. Everyone is a woman, and everybody's mad about it. Thick man in small medieval clothing. 5 stars. I'd let all of these women bully me. I tried to get it, and I don't get it, but I really wanted to. Alternative title, Get That Dick, Danny Brown. Nazis, you know? Is it magical realism? Is it a metaphor? Is she just a crazy wild wolf woman? I don't know. 4 stars. Still think of one of these scenes to this day. I have lost sleep over this book. Cute. I don't know. Child finds out mom is punk. Tries to out-punk mom. I tried so hard to like it. And I didn't. I was just bored. I remember Francis Bacon's story. Don't remember this one. Every time they bought something, I felt like I was going to throw up. I would stab the love interest in broad daylight just to say I did it. Tough guys talking about their feelings. 5 stars. Shakespeare, staircases, creepy basements, Battlestar Galactica. This one was just crying. Fat girl finds love. New contemporary idea. More purchase that are worth more than my life. Story is somehow still going. Jewish woman has mommy issues, gets really horny about Jewish holidays and events. I cannot remember this, but I am sure it was great. Sisters and Cancer. Didn't appreciate it. Maya Angelou is a perfect human being. There is a monster in the house and we might be cousins. It is what it is. Rich people don't have problems, they have helicopters. Youngest irresponsible sister is a pain in the ass for her entire family, and that is my representation. My friend recommended this to me, and it was okay. I might pick up the second one, but I'm also not rushing to the bookstore for it, you know? Ow. Loki does silly fish things and makes everybody mad. Space and sex and lasers. It was long and a lot happened and I don't remember any of it. I am still nervous all the time. 2 stars. Who? This is written by the same author of Convenience Store Woman. A little more stressful, a little more cannibalism and incest, but 4 stars. A bunch of sexy bears just living their lives. I can't express to you how much I enjoyed this. A lot of horrific dreaming leads to murder and like other naughty behavior overall. I need to accept that I don't like poetry. The Broadway musical now for children. The amount of pitiful moaning that came out of me during this novel just speaks to my love for it. Isolation and everyone is dying, but it's okay because Shakespeare. This book is good, I'm just old. Sometimes you want to work for porn And that's okay. Children combust when irritated. Children are always irritated. I am exhausted by this insta-love bullshit. This made me realize that I have never cared about characters until this moment. I don't remember this one, but I do think I liked it. I mean, they're all the same. Am I a bad person for not liking this? Oh my god, Dad, you don't get me. You, like, invited me to Italy and paid for my trip, but, like, I'm still mad at you. Nerd gets car, gets a little feral, reminds me too much of my ex. 3 stars. Poetry and I just need to stop with this on and off again relationship. Nerdy girl gets the boy without putting down the femininity of other women. Cried just as much as the first one. I loved it. I get it, I just don't care. It is so dramatic and so loud, and everyone is yelling and screaming. It's great. Lesbian accidentally becomes a receptionist for a Catholic church. There is absolutely no plot, and there doesn't need to be. Relatable and cute. I learned more in this 200-page book for, like, preteens than I did in my ancient Roman history class in university. Yeah, no, this is a subtle screw you to Professor Good. Your tests were ass. I should read this again. I understood that it was good. I was just not mentally present while I was reading this. All of Ali Hazelwood's books have the same formula, and I still eat them up. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Oh my god, I need to work with this guy. Oh my god, I just made out with this. This is probably one of the best dystopians I've ever read. Did not need to make me feel so many things in 200 pages, however. The way I went into this so friggin' jazzed up for a cult is so concerning. But it was still good. The twists are still twisty. 4 stars. Beautiful collection of brushes with death to show her appreciation of life. Am I a writer? One of my favorite of Ali Hazelwood's novellas. I wrote this and I can't remember why I wrote this. I was a little bored. I was a little confused. Now I was bored again. But we did our worst. That's all that matters. One of my favorite girls from the Ali Hazelwood novellas, I would say. The guy is fine. Like, he almost risked his life to save hers. But, like, do more, you know? I don't need to review this. This book is fantastic. The way my ass was clenched, my guy. Leave your cousin in the house. She'll figure it out. Asshole guy dates a minor. Finds girl his own age. Is still somehow an asshole. I think it's meant to be like that. Superpowers? I swear I read this, but I can't tell you a single thing that happened. I am also glad her mom died. Precious, as always. Glory really ruins everything, especially in Greek mythology. Anyway, I'm gonna go beat up a mythical figure with my bare fucking hand. I don't really understand the romance in the end. The rest of the story was fine, but I was turning the last page like, wait, no, we're sticking with it? Autistic baddie hires a prostitute to teach her how to bang. No, because this is the entire plot. I am not kidding. 5 stars. Young poet writes a letter to his mother, who can't read English, about how she was never able to love him properly. And it is as life-ruining as it sounds. No jokes for this one. This one was just an amazing story about children who tried to escape residential schools in Canada. And unfortunately, a lot of children didn't make it, and this is about one of those kids. So no jokes on this one. It just was really heartbreaking, and I really recommend everyone pick it up. I was not expecting all the religious trauma, but we don't have to talk about how I feel about that. 4 stars. Charlie is going through a lot, y'all. I also have a very insignificant crush on the sister. The best part of this is when people died. Fantasy, death. Did someone say young, gay, sexy Scrooge? More death. Not my favorite book in the series, but I'll give it points for effectively making me hate Max Hastings like 100% more. How do you review someone's life? I mean, it was good. I just really like Elton John. Same author of Neon Gods, and takes a little bit longer to get to the sex, which is fine. I don't know what happened, but it really stressed me out. We were high for half of this, homies, and Elias was being real sus with 2 women. So that's all the books that I read in 2022 and my reviews for them. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you've read any of these books, please. So those are my 103 book reviews of 2022. So far in 2023, I've read 17 books, but I'm in the middle of a really thick one right now. I'm on page like 580 of The Goldfinch by Donna Tartt. And so we're not doing great. Hope you have fun with reading. I really have fun with reading, and it gets me through. Don't think too much into that. All right, bye.